Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! It's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Phoenix Rising can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Suarez.
Phoenix Rising cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Number 30.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
给谁杨瑞？
His
对，
positioning
啊
was
对啊对啊，
spot
就是你可以
on.
这个可以空档。
Figo.
And he's worked it through.
对对对对对，
De Gea attempts a clearance. Seedorf will not
用
want
脑
to
子最
lose
强，我
out
觉得
here,
自己
not
还没有
against
落
this
过。
opponent.
最喜欢 proud of 自己和年轻人还能够 connect。
Sheshko can be a real threat inside the box. Cross needs... He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
挺好的呀，补个课。拜拜。对。
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Is number 21, Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
Yaya Toure. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out of play for a throw. De Jong. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Dijk. Now it's Hullet. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Substitution.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And the keeper beats it away. In towards the back stick. Caught offside that time.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Araujo. Gattuso. Rijkaard.
That's going in strongly.
De Jong. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's Dembele. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, good spread. Now it's Hazard. Araujo. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Araujo, very much a man of Hazard with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Araujo. Van Dijk. I think we're just about done here. That has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Played back towards his own goal. Always onto this. Now it's Hazard.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Probing pass. Araujo.
This is the time you need that pace.
That pass isn't the best. Pull it. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
哦，排进去了，来，哇，你那搞半天就是，因为工作也好，说得清楚点。
哇，
铁爪都要插死了，这个好吓人！大力鹰爪功，翻，呀呀，扫兴！
是你拉我，
你卡的我好痛哦！
然后我就这皮肤是最焦的。
这是你这，你说情难自禁，你这样卡，
我怎么这样才能把你弄开？好吧，那能爆？
你打完这局嘛，你记得提醒我。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo.
哦，对啊，而且我打完那么久，我在排你已经没来找我。
This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Threads one in. Zanetti, he has found the way through. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Dembele will... It's Dembele! Van Dijk has the space to scheme. Vieira. Vieira!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pepe does well not to be outdone there. Quarter of an hour played. And he skips past his man. And it's Zanetti. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ibrahimovic! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Los Angeles are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yildiz. Vieira wins the duel this time. And it's Zanetti. Pass is just off target. Gattuso. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hazard. Hazard finding himself in space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso goes short. Xabi Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. But he's well positioned here. Seedorf! He's got a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Japan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference.
Oh, he's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Zanetti, and that's gone loose. Zanetti. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Very nicely done. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Zanetti plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass. It's Hazard! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Saliba. Vieira. Dembele. Nicely spread. That's where it came from. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
3 minutes added time.
Seedorf. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And this is Hazard. That's very neat. And it's
挺有意思的，就是你一个没钱、没权、没资源、没背景、没家世的人，全靠自己想球员，家世给你全是 baggage， 还不如没家世，你还不如是那个河江那种农村出来的，你还好多呢，你是要农村出来。没有农村出来的背景，上着农村出来的学校，什么65。不要太激动。
It has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
好处啥也没捞着，长大人出来这家里也给补贴不了，除了学费。你要是农村出来分个奖学金好分一点，所以学费其实有抵消。
Yildiz is someone with real
工作生
dynamite
活
in
没
his
啥帮助。
boots. Vieira. And Zanetti. And here's Dembele. And he's picked it up out wide. Pings in across. Towering header! It's hit the crossbar. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Bellingham could easily have
但
kept
不
that
包括你们
down.
家。
He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Zanetti.
你不能在网上这样说，但我们自己知道的。
Can he get on the end of this? There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about
男朋友
this
也没有什么
contest.
钱和资源，
Willing running on one side,
只有一
dogged
腔爱
defence。on the other. Aims beyond the
真
defence.
是
Hazard is flagged offside.
挺屌的。
Saliba. Now it's Hazard. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yildiz, the specialist in tearing
Yeah,
teams
就是的。
apart.
而且但挺多人愿意帮你。其实当然，你这样，你在中国也一样的发展。
And
你叫
intercepts.
所谓得道多助。
Knocks it into
你现在这个样子，你看
space.
杨瑞啊什么，包括葛宪这些都是中，全是中国人思维的，这些也是的，
He's
只是没有这么的
taken
那
off
个
him.。
就你在美国，你没什么背景，他也愿意帮助你。你在中国，你得这样。对呀、对。你中国你要找杨瑞，你得去问人家好友，他可没有那个。
Can he finish? Well taken goal. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 7,
The
Hazard.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10,
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Johan Cruyff. Number 15.
And here's Ribéry, Zanetti,
Number 21,
and it's Ribéry.
Pele. Substitution
No
in
foul, says the
progress.
referee. Toure with the slide tackle there. Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? That is a brilliant interception. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yaya Toure. Gattuso. Played out to the left flank. And it's Gattuso. Lovely pass, but can he get... Can he finish? Hernes. Cruyff. Zanetti. Could move up a gear here. Nesta cuts out the pass. Gattuso. Thiago. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pele. And this is Cruyff. Hernes. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Yaya Toure. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they could break here. Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nesta. Now Thiago. Van Dijk. Nice control. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And
就打
that's
完
it.
记住，对，是吧？
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
谁是今天绝杀小工程？
是啥？
绝杀小工程。
哦，他们绝杀小公主。那说小公主。
小工程，